Hey everybody, remember when Dame and I were out hiking up by the mine the other day? You're chomping on a meat stick. And I mentioned the ridge line way over yonder. There's a big chunk of granite. Well, that's where we're going today, to a location where granite had been split, mined, pulled out of the ground, who knows how long ago. You ain't gonna wanna miss it, so stay tuned. Again, if you saw the video the other day, might have been yesterday, I'm not sure. Dame and myself were out on a hike. Well, that was way over there. So yes, I've come to the other ridgeline here today because I want to take you up to see the big split granite, the little quarry mines that I found years ago. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to start out at this cellar hole here. And this cellar hole, this is probably mid-1700s settlement and probably abandoned somewhere in the probably 1850s. But the really interesting part about it is the road out there that we're going to be walking is probably over 300 years old. It's definitely one of the oldest roads in this area. Probably have about a 20-minute walk up to where we're gonna go. And as you can see, last night we had fresh snow. That's good because the ground lately has been so slick that this is actually better for traction. Well, you know that moment when you get home, you're watching footage and you realized you did the on-off-on thing the wrong time and you're filming the ground instead of filming, introducing that Nate is actually here with us on the hike. Whoops, sorry, continue. Well, it's taken us a bit longer than expected because of the conditions. So the reason why we've come up here, can you see it? Crazy, huh? That's easily over a mile. The cellar hole where we started, that's it. The road stays proper, 2 rods wide the entire way. Gets into this area about, I don't know, 1,000 feet back or more. Opens up and nothingnessness. But this is what we came up here to see. Yeah, when Jen and I had come up here years ago, when I first walked up, I thought it was the lip of a cellar hole. These guys moved a lot of earth to get at that.
Even that slab looks cut.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a lot of snow on the ground right now, so you kind of lose some of the effect, but...
You see the notches right here.
What's remarkable is that they removed that midsection. So you get it split, and then you've got to get that out. Probably a threshold stone. And why we find this interesting and so remarkable is not only did they do it and take it out of here, but the point I made that there's no cellar holes in the immediate area, which would have been typical. You split your granite for your coping or your threshold stone, you put it there. Somebody came all the way up in here to do this. And I wish we could get in the snow because this piece is split as well. And I don't know if these chunks... Oh, actually, there's a lot of it here, Nate, that's split.
Oh, yeah. I don't see the markings on this one, though. But I mean... Can't imagine it not.
Just to dig that out by hand would take all day long. Actually, is it split on this side? Like, did they remove all the... Oh, it is. So they did move all the stone that was on this side.
I think this piece was actually connected directly to this piece.
You think so?
I think they split it.
And it moved?
Yeah, and it separated over... I think they were planning on taking this piece and they didn't take it. It looks like this piece was attached to this piece and it slid down over time. Wow. It almost looks right here and right here. These two here.
It's getting more slippery.
The distance between these two And then you look at the peak here and the distance between these two.
Oh yeah, and
almost
this
looks-
actually right here would fit in there. Wow, so maybe you're right. They split it. Maybe they were going to split it again, pull it out. I don't know.
Maybe.
So again, like the other day when I was out and we found that split granite, it's just remarkable to think and not know when this may have been done and where did it end up. It's still somewhere.
Yeah.
It could be like at somebody's house, a bridge, but where we are to get anywhere would have been a remarkable feat. Because if they went that way, that would have been a hell of
Yeah,
a...
they gotta haul this all the way out.
Yeah. So while we're up here, I've never actually walked up on that hill. I'm just gonna go take a peek and see if there's any other things or split stones. Sure would have been a nice spot for a home. Well, we walked about 200 feet out into the woods. Not much up here, it's just this massive ridge line. I can see why they wouldn't have built anything up here. Just really makes me curious as to where split rocks like that go to when it's not coming out of a quarry situation where this establishment is actually trying to acquire, distribute granite for home building, bridges and stuff. That to me just looks like a situation where typically it would be to be cut for independently for a house, or even maybe a stone bridge somewhere on this road, but we don't cross one anywhere. Just curiosity things that make you wonder. So we're back over here before we go, and you know, we're just contemplating and looking at the sheer size of this thing. And you know what's something else, Nate? Think that how much of it was only visible on the surface.
Right.
Just like any of the other ones out there.
I mean, they pretty much only saw her like this.
Right.
Probably all the way across. And they started digging down, splitting. They must have gotten here and they split this and then for some reason quit. And you know, whether the guy got sick or
Tired.
He said, I'm not doing another load.
Alright everybody, hope you enjoyed this quick little ramble, as we're starting to call them around here.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's pretty cool.
Well, our viewers tend to throw that word at us a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was them talking about me just rambling. Kind of like in your videos where you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah. A lot of rambling.
Right. But sometimes that's all you need to do is just go out and see that one thing.
Ramble on.
Ramble on. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the day, and in particular, enjoy your not
Thursday.